So this is one of our first rides in the new indoor. I spent about 15 minutes just warming her up, getting her settled in and ready to work, but I'm not going to show that. You don't want to see 5 minutes of me trotting and loping around the arena. So the first thing that I usually start working on is a big circle and then bringing her into a smaller circle. When I first start, we probably won't be making circles this small, but she has had quite a bit of work in the round pen before this point. So she is able to make these smaller circles, and she is able to make 4 of them within the bigger circle. So I'm really focusing on making sure that she is able to hold the correct body position all the way around. I won't ask her to make this small of a circle if she isn't able to hold her body correctly. What I'm looking for is her to be able to lift her rib cage and bring that inside hock up underneath her and keep her shoulders elevated and square between my hands. So I do a little figure 8 to transition to the other direction, and then I do the same thing this way. I bring her into a smaller circle, and if she does fall out of it and doesn't do a perfect circle all the way around, I will make her do that smaller circle again and do it correctly before we move on to the next circle. You can see I'm using my outside rein to help keep her balanced. I like to use the outside rein to pull the body up and away while it's holding that arc. I don't like to use the outside rein to pull their body to the outside. Okay, and then I do another little figure 8 transition so that we're even on both sides. And then I'm going to come around here and stop her. And then we are going to back up and I'll turn her the other direction, and then we will start to lope, and we'll do the same thing at a lope. I did walk her a little bit before I started loping, so we're just going to cut right to the clip where I'm actually loping some circles here. And again, she has had quite a bit of work in the round pen, so she is able to make more circles within the bigger circle than if she was just starting out. And again, I'm making sure that she is holding her body position all the way around the circle, and I make the circle as big as she needs to be able to hold that body position. I'm making 2 circles within this wider circle, so I'm going to go around the big circle a few times so that we get a few of the smaller circles in. You can see she really settles down and gets a lot more balanced and is able to make that circle smaller there. And I was happy with that, so I stop her. One thing that we're working on is getting a better stop. She doesn't have a very good stop yet. So I get her turned around the other direction, and then I'm going to ask her to pick up the left lead, and we're going to do the same thing to the left. Okay, so I make sure that she's balanced and soft between my hands before I ask her to come in and make these smaller circles. You can see there she was a little bit elevated, so I make sure that she comes back to me. And then I ask her to come back in and make a smaller circle once she's soft and collected. A little spook there, but that's babies. She came right back to me, so don't worry about it. Go right back into my next circle. Broke down into a trot, so I asked her to pick it up again. She finished that last circle really nice, so I decided to end it there, ask her to stop. And like I said, she doesn't have the best stop, so that's what we're working on. So I'm asking her to back up and making sure that she stays soft in the bridle and collects herself up and rounds her back when she backs up. And once she does that, then I let her know that's what I want by letting her finish. And that was it for today.